You gonna just sit there and let the man drive past you? Thorough! It's gotta be good, it's good. Oh my gosh, bro! Bro. I don't understand, I don't know what else to do, man. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go, bro. Family! I gotta get another team, dog. I can't take it. Grant gotta go. Y'all seen it for yourself. The man missing wide open shots, man. I can't get assignment down, man. I don't know anybody out there in 2K land, my team land. Let me know if you feeling the Grant Hill card. This guy's shot is weird. I just ran up on this Danny Manning because I've been winning games. When you win games, you get cards here and there, basically. But immediately, I put this man on the auction block. I got that man out of there ASAP. I cannot deal with Grant Hill and these misses. Now, I do like Steph, but he's just a little too short for me. So I immediately went on a quest. I like John Wall. Everybody I played against with John Wall, every time I play, I'm like, yo, I like that card. So I just went ahead and went to the auction and just like, let me price it out. I knew I couldn't afford it right off, but I was like, let me at least price it out, see what it is. And I had just got this John Stockton card, another card that I just got for winning a whole bunch of games. A pink diamond. It's not that bad. He's just short. But I had to make an executive decision because I seen John Wall was in this pot and I had to get quiet. Let me step up a little bit. I had to get quiet because I got to spend real money to get this VC so I can get a little MT. And I said, okay, I'm gonna just do it quiet. Turn the speakers down because when you hear this sound right here, my family knows I just spent a little money. You know, just between me and you. Because you can't play this game without spending. You just can't do it unless you're gonna be regular. And I'm not regular, I'm a winner. You see what I'm talking about? And I'm glad that I did because I ended up running up on a Galaxy Opal Shaquille O'Neal. And I was happy with that. But happy that he was a Galaxy, not so happy as Shaquille because everybody knows how to guard Shaquille. I actually ended up running up on Alonzo Ball as well. I don't really like that card. I don't like that play style. It's basically like, I don't know. It's just his movements, man. Different guards. But anyway, this Galaxy Opal was good. Good that I got my next Galaxy Opal, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. Plus, I needed to get a little bit more money, and I had some cards waiting on the back, so I said, let me go make a couple of sales. Speaking of which, now, I ain't got no point guard, so I said, well, I need one. I don't like Lonzo. Let me go try Magic. Maybe Magic is going to be the card that I need. He's 6'9", long pause. Maybe. So I went ahead and added him to the collection. Plus, I had a little bit more cards back there in the collection, so I said, let me make a little bit more money. You know what I'm talking about? Went ahead and got Magic a shoe, because that's what it adds a couple of boost points to the card. You know, if there's a couple of things you want to fix with the card. Then it was like, once I started playing with Magic, it wasn't the vibes. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Magic is just basically another Lonzo, just 2 inches taller, honestly. But I knew I still had the John Stockton card, and Lonzo was still an option because I don't know if he has been sold. Lonzo didn't get sold, but Shaquille did. Shaquille yielded me 282,000 MT. And you know what I'm gonna do with that MT? I'm gonna go over here to the auction, and I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can find. Now, I knew I needed a center, and I immediately went to go get brother Dwight Howard. Now, some of you might say, why Dwight Howard? That lets me know that you don't play my team. You see what I'm talking about? Because Dwight Howard in here, as we scroll down, you see that 91 on the 3-point? You know how I am about that because I like to play like a spread type of offense. You see what I'm talking about? Brother Dwight is what I need, so I went ahead and bid it on him. And while I was waiting on him to come to me, Paul, and I said, you know, let me go on back over to the team, sort some things out. As you see, Evan Mobley right now is in his position. Now, Grant Hill is still up there because he did not sell, nor did Kobe. So I know you might be wondering how they there, but they on the auction block. They ain't sold yet, as you can see. Then I heard this sound right here, and that lets me know that I need to go back to the auction block because you see what I'm talking about. They or somebody or woman or man has purchased a little bit more than what I had on it, and I wanted Dwight. Pause again. Now, so I went over there and I put a little bit more money on it. I put a little bit more money on it. I put a little bit more money. 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 I put a little bit more money, and then I bid it one more time, and I bid it again till I heard that green come up. You see what I'm talking about? And when I seen that green come up right there, I said, you know what? I am where I need to be. So I just waited it out. Sometimes you got to be patient. You got to understand passion, a little brother. And then I went on over and I checked it, and I got him back with a little bit more MT on the back end. So I went ahead and placed him in the lineup. You see what I'm talking about? And now you see my top 5 now. And I was thinking about keeping Bobo right there, but I was like, you know what? I don't think Bobo gonna work. He's an amethyst card. let me just go ahead and just put Chris Bosh in his position. And that was the team I was gonna run with. So I went and I said, let me go check out what these boys gonna do with a little domination, you know? But before I went to the domination, I had to make sure that their minutes was right because I like to play everybody on, 5 off. That's just what I like to do. Went in there, Dwight took his first shot, green, you see what I'm talking about? I said, well, brother Dwight, I must have made the right charge. Dwight said, let me show you what else I do. I throw in the nick of time for us to be able to get that fast break. I pass well too. You see what I'm talking about? And Dwight look good. Got him a board. You see what I'm talking about? I'm trying to see what Dwight is gonna do. Dwight got another board. You see, put the ball out in transition. Got the ball over to PG. PG gonna hit that corner. What's gonna happen? I said, boy, Dwight is out here showing me that I made the right choice. You see what I'm talking about? Now watch Chris. Come on, dog. That's what make it. See, watch his movement. You see that? I don't like that. I want you to do a move, you see? So that's what let me know, like, Lonzo ain't the call for me, and I knew immediately at that time, he's just not my style of point guard. It's time for him to go. You see what I'm talking about? So I went sold Alonzo. He had the good gone. He yielded me a pretty good DMT, along with some other cards that I already had out there. I needed to make a little money, but you still got to recognize. Now, after I done made these sales, and that's when I was like, well, I need a 2 guard. You see what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to get one because at the end of the day, remember what I told you I felt about John Wall every time I play against him? That's the way I feel about Ricky Davis, bro. Ricky Davis's shot is so amazing. Everybody I see with Ricky Davis is killing with Ricky Davis, and I sniped him, y'all. Snipe means I came up on a card that should be way more money, but I got him for 110, y'all. 110. So you know I immediately went to make sure I could hit that shot, and all I seen was green bean. You see what I'm talking about? Let's look together. Let's look together. You see what I'm talking about? I don't think I missed but one shot. That's the only one I missed right there. Look here. Another one. Green bean. Let me get one more before we go, brother. Green bean. I need a center. As you see, I went and because I was diligent. I put my team. I need a new team, hon, and I know what I want and I know what I need. And I ran up on him right there. But you know me, I got to do a little bit more research to see if I can get him for a little bit cheaper. Because nigga like me is a little frugal. You see what I'm talking about? But I ended up going ahead and going with that one for the 13,950 MT. Tyson actually looks good, and I loved all of his vitals, right? But he's more defensive. Now, what most people don't recognize is Tyson can actually shoot, but I had to go get him a shoe first to make sure that I could boost those attributes. But as far as his shot, as you can see, I can shoot with Tyson. Look at him. These are threes. I've never seen anybody use Tyson from an offensive perspective unless they just dunking the ball. And you can see right now the guy can shoot. So it was a great pickup. It's going to catch somebody off guard. And look, that's a no-brainer. I ended up running up on the Jaren Jackson. That's a whole nother card, just like Danny Mann and just like John Stockton. And I was surprised by this Jaren Jackson. I'm not really fond of his shot, but it is super easy to shoot, and the guy can really, really let that thing go. Pause again, you understand? I'm really putting the team together. Things are coming, and something in my mind was like, yo, go to your collections, get you a little bit more money, because you still need a point guard. And while I was back there, something was also like, look, man, go over there to the glitch pack, and I happened to see this Ray Allen card, and I was like, yo, wait a minute. When did I have this Ray Allen card? Let me go check the auction house to see. And when I see 100,000, when I see anything over 50,000, it's a valuable card. That means that's how much it's going for. Went and did my checks. You know I got to see what's going on. Look at these numbers, dog. Everything. Agent 3, Amp, Catch and Shoot, Acrobat, Fast Twitch. Come on, dog. He pretty Challenger, Clamps, Interceptor, Menace, Off-Ball Pass. That means he's offensive and defensive. And if you know Ray Allen, you know he's going to be offensive. So the fact that he's defensive, let me get him a shoe, because the only thing that I can see could be a downfall of Ray Allen is that he might be a little slow. Had a couple of more cards that I could sell so I can get some more bread, because like you know, and like I've been saying, I still got to get my John Wall, baby. I got to get my John Wall. Did some research to see if I had enough money to do it, and I had enough money to do it, and we got the John Wall, baby. So look at my team. Move a couple of things around. Move John. John got to go. You too short, but I got you in the reserve if I need it. Put John Wall in. Move John Wall to the starting point guard, and you got my starting 5, baby. You got my starting 5, baby. Look at my boys. And we've been doing the thing. Now, I'm going to show you. When we come back next week, I'm going to show you a little bit of the game. I'm telling you, my record is not the same. I went on a losing streak. I went on like a 7 to 8 game losing streak. As a matter of fact, that game that y'all saw at the beginning was the game where I was like, no more. So right now, my 5 is John Wall, Ricky, Paul, Dwight Howard, Tyson Chandler, Gilchrist Alexander, Ray Allen, Rudy Gay, Lloyd Marketing, and Porzingis with Jaren Jackson and, you know, the rest of the guys in the back end. And I'm happy now because this team right here has been holding it down. See, here's the deal. This is what I had to recognize. I personally had to recognize my style of play. And once I recognized my style of play, I knew who I had to go get. It's not really about having all Galaxy Opal cards, all Dark Matter cards. No Dark Matters are out yet. All Pink Diamonds. It's about putting together the team that works for your play style, and I've done that. So I'll see you in a couple of days with the first gameplay with my new team that y'all gonna see. You know I gotta put a little grind in before I get to y'all. You see what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Happy New Year's, y'all.